Hello, dear doctors. We are here today to discuss a very important topic in communication, which is about how to complain. The patient or the next of kin in your station, in cases of medical error or not satisfied by the medical decision, may ask for doing a complaint. Your role is to help him without trying to make him change his mind or his decision, or asking him why do you want to complain. You will tell him that it's your right to complain and I will help you in doing that. So let us explore how to do a complaint. Who can do a complaint and how? You can complain about any aspect of the NHS as long as you receive or have received the services from the NHS, or there is someone affected or likely to be affected by the action, omission, or decision. You can make a complaint in a different ways, by verbal way or by writing or by email. If you make your complaint verbally, so a record of your complaint will be made and you will be provided with a written copy. If you are complaining on behalf of someone and you will send it through a written pathway, you should put a consent with your letter, as this will speed up the process. You can complain on behalf of someone else, so consent is not required in the following cases: if this person died, or someone who lacks the capacity to make their own decision and he is the next of kin for him, a non-neglect competent child. Okay, in these cases you can complain on their behalf. Patient Advisory Liaison Service Office. It's very important to know about this office because the examiner may ask you and you will tell the patient or the next of kin to put his complaint through this office. The Patient Advice and Liaison Service offers confidential advice, support, and information on health related matters, and they provide a point of contact for patients, their families, and their carers. The Patient Advisory Liaison Service Office can help you with health related questions and resolving concerns or problems when you are using the NHS, tell you how to get more involved in your own health care. A Patient Advisory Liaison Service Office can give you information about the NHS complaints procedure, including how to get independent help if you want to make a complaint, support group outside the NHS, and also it can receive the concerns and suggestions to how to improve the NHS. Time limits for the complaint. You should make your complaint as soon as possible. Complaints should normally be made within 12 months of the date of the event, or as soon as possible. The time limit can sometimes be extended for the cases who couldn't do a complaint due to a cause, for example, undergoing trauma or a disturbed conscience for a long time. What are the steps of the complaint? First step of the complaint, you can admit it through the GP or who provide the service, or you can admit it to the Patient Advisory Liaison Service Office, and you'll find this office present in every hospital. If your complaint can be resolved within 24 hours through the Patient Advisory Liaison Service Office or who provides the service, we call it local resolution. We will reach the second step of the complaint if the feedback is unsatisfactory or local resolution can't be done for your complaint. For example, your complaint needs days or weeks to be solved, or they need more investigation to solve it. So the patient advisory liaison service office will send it for the NHS commissioners. You can expect within 3 working days a response from the NHS, and they will acknowledge to your complaint, and they will offer for a discussion or a meeting with you. There is no set time frame to take a decision for a complaint. It may be different from one complaint to another, and it is also depend on the nature of your complaint. If there is a delay in taking the decision, so at that time they will send for you the reason. Once your complaint has been investigated, you will receive a written response. Last step for complaining. If you are not satisfied by the outcome, or if your problem persists, or you are not happy with the way your complaint has been dealt with locally, you can complain to the relevant ombudsman. We call it Parliament Health Service Ombudsman, and this is the last resort for complaining. This is a diagram will show for you the steps of complaining as we stated before. It is very helpful and will show for you the same steps as we stated before. When you can't use the complaints procedure, you made a complaint verbally and it was sorted out to your satisfaction by the end of the next working day. You are an employee of the NHS body and you want to complain about an employment issue. Your complaint has already been looked at under the NHS complaint procedure. Your complaint has been or is being investigated by the Parliament and the Health Service Ombudsman. So at that time you can't complain or use a complaints procedure. Thank you. Hope to meet again in another lectures of communication and history. And you can follow up the updates on Facebook page MRCP History and Communication at Glance.